Weekly Outdoor Plus, a new and exciting outdoor show right here on Fox 55 WFXS, every Sunday from 10:30 to 11 a.m., presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jase Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. Now sit back and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Well, welcome to Weekly Outdoor Plus. As you all know, we had our grand opening last Saturday. And I'd like to thank HHA Sites, Melissa Bachman, and Skis Meats for helping donate prizes and meat. And Melissa, I hope you all enjoyed Melissa Bachman. We had a big turnout. It was a good success. Now we're going to we'll draw our first 3 door prizes here. The bigger stuff, we won't do them all now. We'll do some more later, but we're going to do the 3 big ones now. So I'll reach into the box, pull out the first name. That's for our Mission Craze Bowl, made by Matthews. It's designed to fit everybody from a little kid to an adult, so whoever wins it will be really happy with that. It goes to Pete Theisen. Pete Theisen wins the bowl and a hat, Mission Craze. Second prize is going to be HHA site, donated by HHA. We got a hat, we got stickers to go with it. And the winner for that is Lindsay Krieger. Lindsay Krieger wins the HHA site. And third prize here we're going to do are these arrows. The torch made by Easton Arrows. It's a very popular arrow, high dollar arrow. And the winner for that would be Dylan Pacocha. Easton Arrows, the torch arrows. And I'd like to thank everybody that came in Saturday. As you see, we got a lot more to draw from, and everybody else will get a phone call on what they won. Congratulations again to Pete Theisen, who won the Mission Craze Bowl. And thank you all again for coming in. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of the show.
If you're looking for a vacuum that is going to perform year in and year out, look no further. Sebo is the best of the best. Pick up your Sebo today at Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
It's summertime and the living's easy.
If you start all your projects here at Frank's Hardware on Highway 10 in Stevens Point.
From seeds to irrigation and endless lawn and garden tools, we have it all, so you can get your work done and enjoy it this summer. We also do screen repair, lawnmower blade and knife sharpening, and offer the supplies to put in your own well, including equipment rental. And while you're here, pick up your seed and sets in bulk so you always have the right amount.
So make us your lawn and garden headquarters this summer.
That's Frank's Hardware on Highway 10 in Stevens Point. See you soon.
Pro Wash, commercial and residential mobile power washing service will get it clean. Whether it's a house, garage, roof, patio, or deck, Pro Wash uses all hot water, putting them above the rest. They also use all biodegradable chemicals to get out any mold or rotting that's ruining your home. So take a large step towards protecting one of your biggest investments and have the cleanest house on the block. Call 715-341-7852 for an estimate today and ask for the Pro at Pro Wash. 715-341-7852.
Welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus, brought to you by Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point, where they have the most wide variety of vacuums, sewing machines, and parts you can need, and great service to go along with it. So get your notebooks and pencils out, because it's time for your lesson segment with myself, Jase Hintz, and Weekly Outdoor Plus. Welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Jase Hintz here again with you. I'm going to be going over the different styles of rests that we have in options, and what the benefits and which ones will help you actually truly shoot a little bit better or make your flaws not quite as big, and also the ins and outs on why they're going to be good for you in your stand and why they're not going to be good for you in your stand. The first thing I'm going to start with is the drop-away rest, because that's the newest, that's the most up-to-date, that's what everybody's kind of going to. There's a lot of different options out there, from different G5s to downforces to limb drivers to Cobra rests. I mean, there's literally hundreds of thousands that you can go with, but the ones we're going to talk about today is just the two main differences between the lower end and the higher end ones. The big thing that the difference is on the higher end ones are highly recommended on fast bows or newer bows, for the fact that they're backwards technology. And when I say that, I'm talking about how the string is connected to the cable itself. As you can see on this one, and this is the new technology, the string is tight at all times. It's the difference there is when you pull back, there's a spring that's going to pull up your actual launcher, and the spring's going to lift it up, and when you shoot, the cable's going to pull this string nice and tight again. The idea behind this is, on the old school ones, this is actually limp at all times, and then a spring is holding it down, and then when you shoot, or when you pull back, the string will pull it up. The idea behind this is, when you're shooting a really fast bow, your arrow's leaving so fast that if you have this tight at all times, there's no spring holding it down, so it'll actually go flat down to the shelf and it won't bounce up and down, and it won't hit your arrow a second or third time. And it's actually a proven fact that it does happen on fast bows with slow motion cameras. You can look it up online and stuff, and you can see it a lot, where without the downforce or the Matthews drop away or the limb driver, there's a big problem they have where it's hitting the fletchings again when it bounces up. Where this style here, being held tight by the string does not obviously have a chance of bouncing because it's tight into your cable, where the spring holding it down very easily bounces. It's not a very tough spring. But so that's the one big difference between them. A lot of the cheaper ones are going to have like plastic launchers and not as durable setups, like how they're mounted, how the bracket's set up. Little things like that, it's not that big a deal, but the more wear and tear you get on them, the easier they're going to break. The plastic does have a little effect when you get it too hot and too cold. So those are little things that you're definitely going to want to think about when you're debating, do I spend $75 or do I go with 120? Because I mean, that little thing is something, these newer ones, you're going to be able to transfer over on your bows for a long time. That's what they're made for, is, the new technology. Where the older ones have been around forever, but they just got upgraded finally. Not saying the older ones are bad at all. I still shoot some of those too, but I mean, as long as you have them set up correctly, and we'll be going over how to correctly set them up and everything later in the show here. But next we're going to be talking about different launchers, where they have just like the fixed launchers. The big thing they have right now is they have lizard tongues, which are skinnier, mostly made just for target shooting. Those are actually act like a drop away because they're flexible enough for when you shoot, the force of your arrow pushes them out of the way, and it'll rise up off of the rest. Those are very, very highly recommended for pretty much all target shooters now shoot those. Nothing that, a lot less that can go wrong. I shouldn't say nothing, but Trophy Taker makes them. Very, very simple setups that are very durable, extremely durable. A lot of arrows can be put through them, obviously, won't be breaking down on you. Where otherwise you always have, like the classic prong rest. Those are nice for hunting in the fact that, again, you can quiet them down really easily. Put easy little slide over nipples, and they are actually made of like fur, really quiet and everything. The only downfall with those is they're supposed to work just like a drop away basically, and just like the lizard tongue where they're supposed to drop out of the way, but they're not very micro adjustable, so it's hard to get them set up correctly like that. Very few brands actually do have meters on the side where when you shoot, the little tiny finger will shoot down and it'll tell you how far off you are. If you can't find one with that, it is very hard to get it, but I mean, you can set it up correctly and it will work at times. The last one I'm going to talk about is a whisker biscuit. Very good for beginners. A lot of people love shooting them just because it's full containment, not a lot can go wrong. But I mean, you can get dropaways that are full containment, and they're just as good, and in my opinion, a lot better. The only thing I don't really like about whisker biscuits also is the fact that there is noise because there's so much more friction completely around your arrow. A lot of people think they're the quietest thing out there, but if you're in a dead quiet room, like when you're hunting sometimes out in the middle of the woods all by yourself in nature, you're going to hear the actual arrow grind across there. So that's one thing I would think about when you're deciding what you're picking. But starting out and everything, they're not bad to go with either. You know, a lot of setups come with them. Like I said, foolproof for when you're learning, you know, form and everything. It's a good idea. But highly, in my opinion, if I had to pick a rest right now, I'd go with either a trophy taker or I would go with the limb driver, just for the durability, the warranties, and how truly good they are. But that's all I got for you guys this week. Tune in next week. We're going to be talking a lot about how to actually tune your rest, how to walk back tune it. That's the most in-depth tuning that I've ever accomplished, and I think it works really well. I will also compare it to paper tuning, because I know a lot of people believe in that. And I'll also teach you how to visually, you can just look at your bow and know if you're at least close or not. So when you're presetting it up, or you know, if you're in the woods and you realize something's wrong, I can tell you how to do it just by looking at it, and you'll be able to line certain things up with certain bows and make sure that it'll be good enough to shoot and you'll be killing what you're aiming at. So tune in next week. Be more than happy to tell you guys about that. And don't forget, check out your rest, make sure everything's good with it, and always think about, you know, changing something else. And if you ever do, that's one thing that definitely will help you out in the long run. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Tired of buying a new vacuum every 3 to 4 years? Well, we found your solution at Barber's Shop, your vacuum cleaner and sewing machine headquarters.
When I decided to invest in a vacuum, I went to Barber's Shop.
And while you're here, take advantage of their scissor and knife sharpening services. With the knowledge to help you find that vacuum or sewing machine you're looking for, why go anywhere but 2400 Church Street in Stevens Point to Barber's Shop? You need parts? We have as complete of a supply of vacuum and sewing machine parts as you could find. So before you invest in a vacuum, see us, because we sell the best and fix the rest. Barber's Shop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
Where we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
But we have great service.
Aim for a Cure, an archery shoot supporting cancer research, is coming to Blackhawk Archery Club in Polonia, Wisconsin, Saturday and Sunday, August 3rd and 4th.
For those of you who don't know about Blackhawk Archers, it's a local archery club just east of town here a little bit, just on Highway Z in Polonia, probably 15 minutes from town. It's a indoor-outdoor facility, one of the nicest in the state. They got an outdoor range of 20 targets, 40-yard indoor range, open all year round. It's a beautiful place, and a good time to check it out would be August 3rd and 4th. They're having a 3D Dick Lepak memorial shoot because Dick passed away with cancer a while back, and now this is a second annual fundraiser. They donate all the proceeds go to the Marshfield Clinic Cancer Research. So on August 3rd and 4th, Aim for the Cure, the Dick Lepak Memorial is going to be out there at Blackhawk, so it'd be a good time to stop in, bring your bow, shoot the tournament. If you don't want to shoot, just come out there, check out the facility so you know what's out there. And you can maybe eat and support the cancer research a little bit, and it should be a good time. If you need any more information, stop in here at Bucks and Bulls and we can fill you in on what's going on. Thanks.
All right, now it's time for one of our more exciting segments here on Weekly Outdoor Plus. It's where we get to keep our fans connected with the show. Don't forget, you can send in your pictures to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or link them up to us on Facebook to get in this segment of our show each week, as Sopa Cellular makes it extremely easy for you to capture these photos and then send and share them around effortlessly. First up this week, we have Gary with the bowl winner at the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters baseball game. And this next one is of Sylvia Trebutowski, who caught this one right off the boat landing. Nice catch. And this one comes from Dylan, who got his first Robin Hood shooting in lessons at Bucks and Bulls Archery. And here's one of Katie Springoff with their first kill ever. And this one Johnny Lane sent me of his daughter Brianna with the king salmon she caught on Lake Michigan. And here's one Jase sent us from Colorado. And this one we got from a Real Deal Mineral customer. Seems to be working for him. And last but not least, Grant Hintz with Melissa Bachman at the grand opening of Bucks and Bulls last weekend. So stop on down to Sopa Cellular today and check out all their great deals, and stay tuned for more Weekly Outdoor Plus action.
We're at the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters game, and we're going to shoot some arrows for people to win prizes.
Very good. You think you can hit that target?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
Last week, Bucks and Bulls Archery and the Weekly Outdoor Plus gang joined in with the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters baseball team to have Outdoorsman night in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, which included all kinds of fun and started with Austin Stankowski turkey calling.
All right, that's good, that's good. I think you got their attention. Now let's hear some exciting cutting. All right, here. Oh, he's coming on. He's almost in gun range. But he's hung up. You know what? You need to pull out that secret weapon that a lot of turkey hunters don't use, but we do when we're out in the woods and we want to get them in really close. Give it to them. All right, he's in range. Let's take him.
And after that, we were privileged enough to have one of the members of the HHA Sports Corporation, Chris Ham, throw out the first pitch. Which started out our evening of baseball, outdoors, and fun. And between innings, they had all kinds of prizes they were giving away, with games for the kids, and Bucks and Bulls had a raffle of their own. Stay tuned after this main event of Bucks and Bulls Archers shooting out on the field. We'll reveal some of the winners. Now each of these archers were paired up with someone randomly in the crowd, and they are shooting to win prizes for them. Whoever is paired up with whoever shoots the closest arrow wins the top prize.
Oh yeah! That's my part.
All right. Now second up is Keith Stankowski. And he will be paired with Austin Coesian. Go ahead, Kate.
Well, offset. And Austin's your partner then. You're just shooting for Austin.
Next up, the state champion, Great Lakes Sectionals champion, Badger Pro-Am winner, 3-time Badger State Games champion, and WBH State Broadhead champion. Kate Makovic will be shooting. And Kate is paired up with Dan Will. No pressure, Kate. All academic and archery. The winners of numerous state champions. Marcy Hebert will be shooting. And Marcy is being paired up with Todd Rice.
I think we're tied. Okay, so right here.
And now it's time to unveil the winners of the Bucks and Bulls door prizes. First winner winning Toxic Broadheads is Carl Bataki. And here's Dave Schubert, winner of a Hoyt hat. Justin Wazinski won the Matthews hat. And here's Terry, who won himself a bag of Real Deal Mineral. Congratulations, everyone. Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today. ProWash, commercial and residential mobile power washing service will get it clean. Whether it's a house, garage, roof, patio, or deck, ProWash uses all hot water, putting them above the rest. They also use all biodegradable chemicals to get out any mold or rotting that's ruining your home. So take a large step towards protecting one of your biggest investments and have the cleanest house on the block. Call 715-341-7852 for an estimate today and ask for the Pro at ProWash. 715-341-7852. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. If you're looking for a vacuum that is going to perform year in and year out, look no further. Sebo is the best of the best. Pick up your Sebo today at Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Hey guys, today we're out here at Jase's Bear Bait. He's off in Colorado doing some fishing and visiting some of our relatives and that, so I figured I'd get out here while I had a chance and see what was happening at his bait. So far you can see everything has been completely destroyed again, and there's actually some new markings on the trees over here where we sprayed some of the scent before, and Jase had, it looks like it worked pretty well. There's teeth marks on every single tree here now, which before it was only on a couple of these bigger ones that could have been from bears that have known about this bait for the last few years now. So today I got to set everything back up, put the bait back in, which we got the same stuff, granola, custard filling, and just bread for now because it seems to be working great. And gonna put out a little more scent, and then we get to take a look because we have 99 pictures. So we're gonna check those out, and hopefully got a few more bears coming around. Looks good. Put out some more scent. Got the bait in the hole. Actually, here's some kind of movement going on over here, so we're gonna clean up quick and get out of here. As you remember, last week we had a picture of a very nice bear a few times late at night, and this week we were hoping to catch some of him during the day. Not long after he had left the bait out last time, this little guy came up and tipped it over and got things rolling. And then we had a couple different bears come around during the daytime. And then finally he showed up, giving us a couple of shots of him in the daylight. We are guessing he could be close to 300 pounds, which is exactly what Jase is looking for. Now before we go today, I want to leave you with this other picture we had checking out the bait. From the looks, it's a pine marten. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.